Hi, if you're wondering what kind of air tools I've been using, the air tools I have been using is an impact wrench, Husky, Ford reverse, and this is the cutoff wheel. This is not the one I cut myself with, and this is the air drill I did not cut myself with, but yeah. This is my impact hammer. This is the impact hammer. It's supposed to do chiseling. It's supposed to chisel metal. Metal. So yeah, I'm gonna show you if you're wondering where I got my air system is. It's all over here. I have it so it's quiet, away from the place where I'm working at. It's in here. This is my compressor. It's 150 psi, 2.6 SEFM, rated 90 psi, 6 gallon. And this is my ball valve, so if I need to turn the air off in my shop, I can do it from right here. And then this is a quick connect, so I can take this off and go somewhere else. Like if I want to go to the other side of the, if I want to go in the front yard with this, I can. There's a hose on it. It's a 50-foot. This is a relief valve. The regular doesn't work. This is 150 psi. Can't get it. 1 second, sorry. But this is 150 psi compressor. Right now it's at 150. This is an old broken one. These things over here don't work. This is just running off an air tank. So yeah, running over here. This is the place where I have it. It's just the boiler room. The air hose is from here, running all the way back in here. From there to over here, running up to my shop. So just 1 second. I have another one, but it's only for it's for running like tools that does not take a lot of air pressure. So the orange hose that comes up here, and it comes down. No, it comes down right there. This hooks up to the air splitter. So, and this is from the compressor from there. And this is the hose for like if I want to take it outside or something. This is the hose for outside. And this orange hose right here is connected to the shop that carries the air hose to. There's drop off. There's a air drop off right here. The hose comes right there, and the air hose comes from there to a shut off valve. If I want to shut off the air from the whole shop, it'd shut off from there. This is the record air hose. I'll show you in a minute. But and that hose right there, that's good to my water filter, so I don't get water in my whole air systems. And then the air hose would go down here to this little homemade air hose wheel, or not hose wheel, just so I don't have the air hose all over the floor and all that. So it goes over here, and if you're wondering how it works, it goes. 1 second, it goes to my hose wheel. 1 second, it might be loud. So how it works is if I want to, keep the hose off the ground, it would look like that. So if I want to pull the air hose out of this little loop, it would pull it like this and it'd pull the loop up. So if I want to pull it back down, I have to find this hose right here and pull it down to bring it back up, so it stays off the ground. So that's the thing, but right now it's connected to my air hose wheel, so I can run my air hose. Just like the tools down here. That's the hissing of the air coming back in. This is the other end where I'll hook up my air tools. Then this is a different project, the cord. This hose right here is if I want to take it outside and work out here. I'll show you. It's kind of raining right now, so I would take it out here, work on whatever I want. And yeah, this is raining, so yeah, fun. And we do a lot of fun things out in the backyard. One time, the compressor I'm using back there, that's what I use for the snow gun. The snow gun's upstairs, and I don't feel like just walking upstairs. So this is one hose here, then there's another hose. So this is where I just throw my air hoses when I'm not using them. so it doesn't look trashy. And this cord right here is for the, so if I need to take the cord outside, I can. Some people say it's a fire hazard, but whatever. So I'm gonna put this down for a second. Sorry. Put this down for a second. Put this. This is the air chiseler. The thing is, this is a regulator, so it can regulate the air pressure, so it can see what I need to do for the air pressure. So if you don't know how to do the air hose, you just push it back like this until it clicks. Hold it like that. Then you hold it like this, and you push it onto here. And then now, to make sure it's working, tighten it down. Then press this really hard, and it makes this sound. Makes a really loud noise. It chisels rocks and stuff. I use it to chisel ice that freeze up on the driveway. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but it is. The impact wrench. I use the impact wrench to fix the, take bolts off the cars, or if I need to fix a bike or something, that's what I would use this for. And same thing. This is a regulator, like the same thing on this. This is an air regulator. So this goes down like this, and then you would press this, and it makes a really loud. It makes a loud noise. That's the fasten, and this is the reverse. So there's a switch that I can fasten it, and there's a fasten and reverse. And this is the air drill. The air drill does not have it. This is the air relief, but does have a fasten and reverse. Here, it's kind of harder to press. I'll use this to do that too. This is probably not a safe idea, but I don't have any shoes on, so that's probably a dangerous idea. So no, I do have ear protection, so yeah. And yes, I have my aerator plugged in, air regulator, so don't get another injury. So yeah, it gets really hot and loud. So now, this is one of my favorite air tools. It's a cutoff tool. It cuts metal. This time I'm going to use the same hose. I'm gonna get some metal. Here. This is one of my favorite tools to use. Hot. And yes, it does make a burning smell after I use the air tool, the cutoff reel. And yes, I have supervision. No, I don't. Did you really thought I would have supervision when I use the air tools? No, I don't. And this is my favorite thing. This is what I've used for a very long time. This is the air hose reel that I would take out to the middle of, if I want to take the hose out to the street or something. It's a 50-foot air hose, so I can do that with it. This is all from Harbor Freight. That's why I have so many air tools and stuff like that. And you can find coupons and a lot more. So yeah. And air hose. And this is, I have a nail gun upstairs, but I don't. I have a nail gun, but it's upstairs, connected to a different compressor. See, and proof that I'm wearing ear protection is here. I don't have eye protection because I do, but I just don't use it right now. That's the only thing. And one of my other air compressors I've used is one of these Husky air compressors. I made a compressor out of it, and if you're wondering what this extra tank is if I don't want to have my compressor running continuously, I would hook up this air tank right here. And to prove it works, here, grabbing one of my extra airlines. Here, this is, again, push it back, then so yeah, it's 150 psi. That, and just saying, the compressor I have upstairs is a Husky compressor. Ow. It's 2 gallons. Yeah. So yeah, that's the air setup I have up here. This is the air that comes out of the thing. That's the air from my compressor. That's my air splitter. Air coming up there, going to the that's the in air switch, so I can turn it off. Comes down, so I don't have to pull that out. Then the water, to keep the water out of my airlines, and it come down to this hose reel. So if you're wondering how loud my compressor, it's really loud. Here, you can start hearing it. This is not even loud. It's like turning this off so it doesn't burn. It's not me who does it, it's not me who does it. It's a it's not me who does it, it's automatic, so I don't have to worry about the tank exploding. Here, here, I'm gonna show it again. It's at 150 psi. Wait. Ugh, it hurt. Got it one time, don't know why. But right now, it's at 150 psi. It turns on at 120. I'll show it dropping. 120. That's when it turns back on. Shut it off right now. But when I'm done, I just turn it off right here and then turn it off from it there so it doesn't burn anything. And so the air system doesn't hold pressure. Oh, I don't like to leave my air system with air pressure overnight or when I'm not using it, so I'll just release it like this. So there is yeah. And the cool thing about it is that up there it's a spring, so at the bottom right there I never have to empty it, because every time I would turn the air off, there's a spring. It comes back up, so the water comes back down. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is, when the air leaves the air system, the thing up there releases, so all the water from up there, it comes down here, so it doesn't hold up into the bowl and rust. So yeah. Air hose reel. Record air hose. And air hose system. So yeah, perfect.